Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Today we're going to be talking about the 76ers and the New York Knicks game preview. Let's get right into it. Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? Before we get right into the video, I want y'all to do me one small little favor and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And yes, please leave a comment. Alright, we're going to talk about the 76ers and the New York Knicks. The Knicks are ranked number 4, which is oddly enough where we was at last year. If the playoff was to start today, we'll have the 4th seed. 76ers are number 9. That's a big drop off because they was the number 1 seed last year. With assists per game, the Knicks are number 5th in the league, whereas 76ers are on 21st in the league in assists. Scoring per game, the Knicks are 9th. And the 76ers are 22nd. So I'm not saying that this should give us an advantage, but I think it should play a big part in the game tomorrow. The Knicks are a better scoring team than the 76ers. A couple of key players have left the 76ers, so we will see how that game turns out tomorrow. I'll give you my prediction at the end of the show. Blocks per game, the 76ers are number 3, and the Knicks are number 4 per game in blocks. Rebounds, the Knicks are number 12 and the 76ers are 25th in rebounding. Alright. We're going to, let's go over to, excuse me for a second. I don't mean to be, hesitating a little bit. We're going to talk about the last time that the Knicks played the 76ers. It was a good game. It was a real good game. Matter of fact, it was the last game we played. It was the last game. We only played the 76ers 3 times last year. It was a close game. Went into overtime. Julius Randle was the highest scorer of that game. He had 24 points for the New York Knicks, and Shake Middleton. I don't think he's still on the 76ers. He had 21 points. He led all Sixers in scoring. The Sixers won the game on some bullshit foul. We'll get into that a little bit later. Like I said, the game went in overtime, but I'm going to just give a quick recap of the game. Tobias Harris made 2 free throws with 5.3 seconds left in the overtime, and the 76ers continued their winning streak. The New York Knicks, it was a hard game. I'm going to be honest with you. It was a hard game. The New York Knicks was what? At the time, we had a record of 21-21, which dropped us to 21-22. Julius Randle scored 24 points in that game, but his last shot rimmed out before the buzzer as the New York dropped. They 21st game. RJ Barrett was quoted as saying that everybody wants to win. You lose a game, especially like this, a game that we had. And the Knicks did have that game. 76 came back on a late run, which I said myself, I thought the officials played a big hand in that game. We was cheated. I'm be honest, because the foul that. Because how could I say, that whole game, it was a rough game. The referees was letting them go at it. It was like a 1986 game where, them hard fouls, when you come down, you ain't getting nothing in my house easy. It was that kind of game. And with 5.3 seconds left, the refs called a bullshit foul. A ticky-tack foul like that. Alright. The final meeting of the 3 games series and the second in 5 days between Atlantic Division rivals was a defensive struggle the whole way. Danny Green hit a couple of 3-pointers to give the 76ers a 96-93 lead in overtime, but Alec Burke and RJ Barrett had baskets before Reggie Bullock 3 as the shot clock expired, gave the Knicks a 100-96. Now that's when the referee threw the cheating, because we had them to 196 with like 12 seconds left in the game, and then the cheat came in. Harris made a 3, and Randle was called for his 4th foul as Harris attempted to grab Shake Middleton misfire. The Knicks Tom Thibodeau appeared to, and this is why I say we got cheated, because when they called the foul on Harris, it wasn't a foul. On Julius Randle, it wasn't a foul, and Coach Tibbs tried to challenge that. The referees would not let him challenge the play. Their excuse was, he got the challenge out too late. You look dead in the man. I remember that game. The ref looked dead at Tom Thibodeau while he was trying to get the challenge off. Well, my point being that A lot of key players are out this game. Let me go back. Let me see something. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let's go right here to a team. Let's go to team stats. Forgive me. I know, no recap. I don't even want to recap. Excuse me for a second. I want to check something out over here. Let's go over here. Alright. We can get down to my predictions right now. I think the Knicks are going to take this game. They're going to come back a little tight from losing the game to Orlando Magic, a game that we should have won. Andre Drummond is day-to-day, and so is Joel B. is day-to-day. Ben Simmons is out. Hey, Shake Middleton still play for them. He's out, you know what I'm saying? And Rilla is out with a left knee. Embiid having problems with his right knee. Drummond got an little ankle sprain. They saying Ben Simmons back, but we all know what that is about, so I ain't even going to get into that. Nerlens Noel is day-to-day. There's a 50-50 chance he might play tomorrow. And I don't know if we need him right now. I think they should rest Noel so we get not 100% healthy, but at least 80-90% where we can slide him in and out of games so he really get healthy. Because Mitchell Robinson have been doing this thing, and with Tobbs Gibson back, we have a solid center that we could depend on. We're not worried about him being in the wrong place in this defensive position. I like Jericho Sims, but he got a way to go. But yeah, in my prediction, I'm predicting the New York Knicks win this game. The last time we played was 101 to 100. My prediction: the New York Knicks will take this game 116 to 108. It might be a scuffle. I'm being honest, it might be a scuffle in this game. But either way, I see the New York Knicks taking this game. We have to make up for the game we just lost, and then after that we get Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls are 3-0 right now. If the Knicks would have won that game yesterday, we would have been sitting at 3-0 at the top. You know what I'm saying? I wonder we would have been 1 or 2. I don't know, but I know right now the Knicks are ranked in the standings. We go to the standings. Bulls are number 1 with a 3-0 record. The Hornets have a 3-1 record. The Bucks is 3-1. The New York Knicks is in 4th place with a 2-1. The Heat follow that up with a 2-1. The Wizards are 2-1. The Hawks are 2-1, and the 76ers are 2-1. And that's all 8 teams that would, if the playoffs would have started today, the Knicks would be right back in the 4th seed. But the difference, the Chicago Bulls would have the number 1 seed. The Charlotte Hornets would have the number 2 seed, and the Bucks would still be up in that up there. They'd have the number 3 seed, and the Knicks, the Heat, and then round off with the Wizards. And the last 2 would have been the Hawks and the 76ers. But you know, like I said, this game is about the 76ers. This video is about 76ers and New York Knicks. I'm hoping the Knicks gonna come out and do their thing after yesterday's debacle and get a win for us and make us 3-1 and show everybody that last year wasn't a fluke and that the Knicks is for real. And with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.